Hey y'all, so we're going to bring you along on our little adventure today, which is fixing up the chicken coop. Well, actually, Honey's doing all the work and Macy's helping. I was inside getting the crock pot started. I made Louisiana gumbo, so we're going to have that tonight. So we're going to show you what we're getting the chicken coop set up. We already had the chicken coop. It's many years old, but we've not used it in quite a few years. We've had Hurricane Irma back in 2018 and then Hurricane Ian, so it did quite a bit of damage. Took the walls off so the chickens wouldn't stay in. But we're gonna get that. My brother-in-law, he actually worked on getting it closed up, so on the missing pieces, and then Corey's working on the latches and things like that, so we know that the doors work. Alright, so I'm going to turn you around and then I'll show you everything that Corey's done. And Macy. Alright. Alright, so this pin, actually I need to turn you sideways so y'all can see a little better, is a 2-part. We had a divider here. So, you used to have turkeys on that side. We didn't, but the guys before us, we had guineas on that side and we had chickens here. So what we decided to do, so we could put more in here, is actually take the divider out. Well, make an opening. Step in. So.
You broke the head off my bit.
Yeah?
Them sure did clean off.
What?
Broke the head clean off the flipping bit. It's still in the screw.
What happened?
I don't know. It's still in the screw.
Was the bit old?
No.
Malfunction.
And I don't think it accomplished nothing.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we'll go back to that. Corey was trying to fix the latch and it broke. Anyways, so we actually Corey cut a hole in the bottom of the chicken wire, so the chickens can go from one part, the rope, the first part to the second part. So they'll have more room so we can keep a couple extra chickens. We actually don't even have laying chickens. We have game chickens, but that's what we have, so that's what we're going to use so we can collect eggs. So this is the laying boxes. Macy actually, you put all the hay in there, Macy? So she gathered hay to put in the boxes for the hens to lay on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 boxes. So Corey took and moved. It's a really windy day. He moved all the perches away from the laying boxes to over here. So these are just pieces of wood that the chickens will roost on when they sleep over here. And there's actually no roosting boards or perches over there, because that's where their feed and water is. We got a new water there. That's a 5-gallon water. We got that at Tractor Supply, and that was what, like $40, honey?
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't remember. And the green one over there we already had. It is from Tractor Supply years and years ago. And we bought feed from Tractor Supply the other night too, and I don't remember how much those were. What kind of feed did you get them, honey?
Got scratch grain and laying pellets, and I mixed it.
Okay.
It was
Do you remember how much those were?
$16 pretty much a bag for each.
So about $33 to get us started. How long do you think that will last us?
Maybe about a month.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. We're not sure, because we're going to put the game chickens in the actual pen. So they've not been in here a while, so we don't know how many eggs that they'll lay a day. So we'll have to give y'all an update on that. So I'll turn you around. So this coop is probably, would you say 16?
I'm going to say probably about 20 feet.
20 feet. This section is a little bit longer, right? Because of the laying boxes down here. So 5 feet across, probably 6 feet across. So yeah.
They should hold about 13 chickens.
13 chickens, yeah.
That's what Google says.
Yeah, Corey Googled it to see how many chickens we could put in here. So we want to make sure that they have enough room and they're not cramped, because that's not a healthy way to live. But anyways, it's actually a nice day here in Florida. It's been really windy. It says it's 82, but the humidity's low and the breeze is really breezy. And we have, this is our pasture line, and we actually have, these are eucalyptus trees, which actually is what saved our home during Hurricane Ian. If it wouldn't have been for that, though, because it's on the other side, the house is behind me. That's actually, they blew over during the hurricane, and that created like a trough so that the wind actually went over it. But yeah, that's what gives us shade and privacy from the main road over there. So, all right, we'll pause it here. We're going to finish up here, and then the girls are actually going to work with their steers. So I'll do a little footage of that so y'all can see that. So that's it for now, and I'll give y'all some footage when we put the chickens in here tonight. So pause for now. Hey y'all. Corey's trying to hide from the camera. So this is a little later in the afternoon. We are actually sitting under the barn and watching the girls. Oh, the light's changing. We're watching the girls lead their heifers, their show heifers, and their steers. So we do that multiple times a week, but we really focus it on Sunday, walking them, leading them, rushing them, so that they don't get to the county fair and make them look like fools by it being a rodeo. So, well, you can see No-Tail Freddie back there in the background. Him and the other rooster got into a fight, and he lost his tail feathers again. After the coyote attacked him. Poor Freddie. But we're going to actually take No-Tail Freddie, and he's going to be put in the chicken pen. Excuse me. We're going to put him in the chicken pen with the other hens.
Pick his head up, Macy.
So I told him, I said, good luck to you, Freddie. I was like, you get your harem today. So I'll turn the camera around. So the girls are going to start brushing their steers. And they've actually already led 2 of their heifers. Jocelyn has 1 steer, 1 dairy heifer, a purebred registered Jersey, and she has, what's going on out there? Chickens are going crazy.
Freddie, go, 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 go.
The rooster's chasing. No-Tail Freddie was chasing a hen, and of course the other rooster that we call Mac Daddy, who's much bigger, shut that down like the warden. So it was chaos in the yard. Anyway, so back to the heifers, and Jocelyn has a red heifer. She's actually just a crossbred heifer. Her mom is Brangus, and then her dad is a purebred semi-Angus, yeah. So Simmental and Angus, and then the mom is Angus Brahma. So that's what her heifer is. And then Macy has a steer and a Brangus heifer, so she's solid black. So we'll turn you guys around so y'all can see that. Ready? All right, so Jocelyn is brushing her heifer. And what is the red heifer's name again? Shirley Temple. She's had about a dozen names because Jocelyn can't decide on a name. So over there, that black, step out the way. So that black, that's a black heifer. That's the Brangus, and her name is Tawanda. That is Macy's show heifer. And the brown one beside it is, her name is Jasmine, Princess Jasmine. So she is a purebred registered Jersey. So that is Jocelyn's dairy heifer. I always laugh when I see Freddie. He's hopping across the yard. Oh, there's the other one. There's Mac Daddy right there. So, all right. So now Jocelyn is working with her steer. And what is his name? Norman.
What's my steer's name?
Buckwheat. Macy steers Buckwheat. So you just, you brush them so that they get used to being touched and they don't act crazy. Keeps them calm, interacting with them, and keeping the old hair, you know, shedded off of them. Yeah. What kind of brush is that called?
A round, sharp one.
Is that the official name of it?
A shredder comb thing?
That's not a shredder comb. They're trying to figure out the name of that brush.
A shredder comb.
No. What is it called? You know what it's called?
Oh, it's a curry comb.
Ding, 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 ding.
I had no idea.
Bring me one so I can show them.
This one's a new one. It has the name, and this one's pretty.
Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can, I don't think it's going to focus, but anyways, it's got teeth on the top and bottom. It's focused a little bit, but anyways, it's got teeth on the top and bottom, so this is what keeps the old hair coming off.
So when you brush this count,
They give Jocelyn back.
and all the old hair just comes off with the teeth.
Yeah,
And it gets stuck in there, so you have to take the hair out of there.
bang it a little bit. Alright, so that's what they're going to do for a little while, and then I will check back in with you guys when they get to leading them. So, pause for now. Alright, so you can see that today Macy is leading her steer. Jocelyn's helping her, just in case he breaks away or whatever, just more safety. JJ, I'm turning the camera around just so y'all can see. This is what she does every time. Every time you try to get on your phone or play a game or anything, she feels the need to get in your face, doesn't she, honey?
Oh yeah. Or talk on the phone.
So immediately when I tried to film, she feels the need to do this.
Oh, look at the spurs on there.
But anywho, so this is what we have to deal with. JJ, I'm gonna turn around so y'all can see Jocelyn and Macy working with her steer. They're on the other side of the hay ring right there. You'll see them coming. JJ, okay, enough. Right, Tally? Right, Tally Belly? What do you say, Tally Belly? What do you say, Tally Belly?
Here they come.
Yeah, what do you say, Tally Belly? Alright, so here they come. We'll zoom in a little bit. So when they get done making their laps and so forth, they'll tie them to the hay ring so they can...
And Jocelyn let go.
They both let go. Yeah. Alright, so they got Jocelyn's steer out, walking him. They've already made a couple laps around the yard. So they'll make a couple more with him and then tie him up to the hay ring like everybody else is so they can get a snack. And then we'll brush them or they'll brush them and so forth. And then we'll put everybody up. Then they get their evening feed and hay, and the heifers get their evening feed. And that'll kind of wrap up our Sunday afternoon ritual.
That'll be catch chicken.
Yeah, then we're going to catch the chickens. So, I'm going to turn you guys around. Ready, honey?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, so how are we going to catch the chickens?
I'm going to get a ladder and wait on them to roost, and then I'm going to climb up the ladder and I'm going to grab them off the roost. Yep.
So they roost in the barn that we're sitting under. They roost in the rafters on the rafters of the barn. So when they roost at night, when it gets dusk, chickens go under the barn to sleep because they sleep up in the eave of the barn. So when they go up to roost and they go to sleep, that's when you can catch them because they won't fly away. And then we'll take them and put them in the chicken pen that Corey fixed earlier. So once we get everybody settled and in the pen tonight, I'll try to film a little bit of that so you can see the chickens that we pick. Because we have roughly about 30 to 40 free range chickens. And they just free range. We don't have any in a pen. They roam them in the yard, the whole property. And we have orange grove that surrounds our property, so they just free range. So we're going to catch about 8 or 9 of those and put them in the pens. We'll have to be selective of the hens that we pick because we have game birds, and game chickens are very aggressive and they have spurs, so they will fight, and we don't want that. We don't want them to not get along and fight because then that just defeats the purpose, you know. So anyways, that's going to be that's how we're going to wrap it up for this evening or this afternoon, and then we'll let you guys know, or I'll check in with you guys. I'll try to film that. It might be too dark for y'all to see, but yeah. What? JJ giving you some love? Yeah. Alright guys, so that's it for now. And like I said, I'll try to check in when we get all the chickens settled in the new pen. Hey everyone, so this, as you can tell, it is nighttime. We waited till it got really dark to wait for the chickens to roost, because when the chickens roost in the eve of the barns, chickens are blind at night, so it's easier to catch them. So I think we caught 8 or 9 and a rooster to put in here. So we have a flashlight going up there, so it gives us a little better lighting. Which now you can't see me, Jocelyn. Alright, so behind us is the roosting perks. Yeah, so Macy's got one of the chickens. Shh.
Calm down.
Yeah. Is this Roxy?
No, ma'am. Roxy is right there.
Alright, I'm going to turn you around so y'all can see. The flash will come on. Alright, so this is the chickens that we got. Where's Roxy? That is Roxy. That was Macy's show chickens before, or one of her show hens before she started showing steers. We got one down there. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9 and then 10. No.
9. So we have 9 hens.
And then a rooster all the way down there.
Freddie. I don't know if y'all can see him. Yep, you can see Freddie way down there. It was a little... It took us a lot of work to catch him, so he's tired. He's ready to sleep. So
we were trying to get him on the bar so he can roost, but he did not want to do that. He decided he didn't want to go down there.
So we already have one hen that found... Oh, she's fine.
I put her in there.
She's checking out the boxes. She'll need to go on the perch so that they sleep on the perch.
Okay, I will.
So you can grab her.
It's okay, it's okay.
And this is my favorite chicken because she only has half a beak. And somebody...
Alright, so this is everybody. We're going to let them sleep tonight. And then we'll give them a few days to calm down. And let's flip it around. So the light has to be in front of us. Alright, so we're going to... Oops, let me change that. I got to hold it this way. Sorry, guys. We're trying to finagle this in the dark. So we're done for tonight. We'll let them, the chickens and the rooster, settle down. Yeah, they're kind of worked up right now because this is a new pen. So we'll give them a few days to settle down And they're on the roosting and
Oh, this one's
laying box side. Behind us, through the little opening, is where their feed and their water and their open areas that we'll put their food. Like we'll give them mealworms and vegetables and things like that. So
Like corn on the cob after you eat the corn.
yep.
Cob out here.
All right, guys, we appreciate you watching today's video. This is our Sunday checking the animals. We checked the cows this morning and fixed up the chicken pen, and now we're going to go in and we're going to enjoy the recipe I made tonight for the gumbo.
Yes. I'm
So
excited.
we're excited. All right, so we're wrapping it up here. We're hungry. We're ready to go in and get cleaned up and get ready for a new work week and school week. Right, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
The
You're
chicken
busy.
over here looks like it's gonna peck you.
Be careful, Mom.
Be careful.
Oh, it's fine. All right, I'm not scared of the chicken. All right, so we're wrapping it up here. Once again, these girls keep sidetracking me. So I appreciate you guys for taking the time and watching our video. It means a lot to us, your support. And we like being able to share, you know, our daily lives and things that we do here on the ranch. So thanks again. We're going to end it here. And make sure to like the video, share if you would like to.
And comment.
Yeah, and leave us a comment down below what your favorite part of the video was today. And hit the notification bell to all so that you'll be notified every time we upload a video. Until next time, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.